you call and check on me, and the ancestral journey that I got to take with you when I was a kid, going to Lynchburg and going to Bluefield, and at the time I wasn't quite happy to go. But now,
That's all right. That's okay.
now looking back, I'm so happy you allowed me to be part of that with you, and how you really elaborate on it now. I'm currently reading the Bible for the Bible recap, and I'm in the book of Deuteronomy. And it's so important that the older generation tell the next generation. That is what I picked up I call it the God moment, in that message that the next generation doesn't know. And so many times it's taken for granted, and we don't want to hear it at the same time. But I thank you for always, and for all my aunts and uncles, always being willing to share, even if I didn't want to hear it. So I thank you so much. This is going to be my first libation. I learned about this from my Uncle Jerome at his birthday celebration.
That's just a little over a year ago. It would have been January of last year.
And I feel like I was putting out into the universe that if there was an opportunity for me to do the libation, please allow me the opportunity to do it. So I thank you for allowing me the opportunity, Aunt Kelly, to be part of your ceremony. And I thank you, Uncle Jerome. And I hope not to let you down as I do this for the first time. But this meant so much to me, again, not understanding where the history came from. I hang out and hung in the hood.
Oh no! Is this a confession?
And I've witnessed, oh, thank you, Uncle James. I witnessed the representation of the libation happening. And for anybody who may be my age, or have not watched Cooley High, or have not seen the act of someone pouring out liquor for the homie, this actually is a ritual, a tradition that is part of our history. And we won't know about it if we don't learn about it, and if it's not taught. And the baton also being handed to the next generation. So this really means a lot. So I'm going to jump right on in to the libation. So today we gather in deep reflection and communal honor for a libation ceremony to cherish the essence of my Aunt Okella Paige Trice, and the intrinsic wonder within each of us celebrated in her work, The Wonder of Me, A Genealogy Journey. Can we get a round of applause? Thank you. This ancient practice of libation symbolizes our gratitude and connects us with the wisdom of our ancestors, intertwining life's celebration, ancestral legacy and acknowledgement, and our shared journey of discovery.
I share.
I didn't get to that part. Okay. Because we share DNA with the Hausa and Fulani living in Nigeria, we have a special connection with the libation ceremony. We extend respect and gratitude to the following: to God, or the universe essence, the foundation of existence, our ancestors whose resemblance and wisdom light our paths, the journey of self and communal understanding as reflected in the wonder of me, the courage and the insight inherited and shared with future generations, drawing inspiration from my Aunt Kelly's reflections. Let's take a moment and connect with the infinite source. Feel the pulse of creation uniting us. We acknowledge the external source guiding our steps and our spirit. We pour and say, Ashe. Honoring the pioneers from civilization's cradle, whose legacy guides our knowledge, quest, echoed in Aunt Kelly's explorations. We remember and say, Ashe. Saluting culture and community, our community architects, whose wisdom Aunt Kelly captures. We pour libations and say, Ashe. Recognizing those who overcame enslavement and subjection, a resilience resembling through the wonder of me, we remember and say, Ashe. Paying homage to legacy builders in new lands, reflecting upon undying will, is a theme Aunt Kelly emphasizes. We acknowledge that legacy and say, Ashe. Calling upon the Tenseys, Saunders, Palmers, Dungies, and Pages, Aunt Okella honors their stories of perseverance and identity in her work. Celebrating their spirit, we say, Ashe. Aunt Okella reminds us of family members whose love shaped us. So along with Aunt Okella, let's honor them, silently or aloud, internally or externally. Say their names, remember them. Invite them into this ceremony as we say, Ashe. Can we take a moment and could you please call out some names?
James, Manny,
Harriet Tubman, Franklin Douglass.
Margaret.
Shadrach.
Priscilla.
Thank you. When our children's children's children gather at an event like this, may they be inspired by our family's path that my Aunt Okella has mapped in her genealogy journey, in the wonder of me, and pour this libation for their bright futures and say, Ashe. Now all together, if we could say, Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
Thank you for participating in this sacred tradition. Let's carry this practice forward, celebrating our collective narrative and individual wonders inspired by the wisdom Aunt Okella Marie Paige Trice has shared in her book. Thank you, Aunt Okella. Because of you, we are. Because of you, will be.
Ashe.
And I appreciate the collective effort.
Jerome, can we eat?